My paper is about bringing out a diversity in terms of actors, interests, and experiences that make Brazil's development cooperation experiences in Africa. I think we can look at it as a very rich, assorted package, but in fact, it's not a harmonic one. There's lots of contrasts and tensions within it. So I'm really emphasizing the importance of looking at the domestic political sphere to understand this complexity. I look at two case studies, Savannah and More Food International in Mozambique, which I think illustrate both these tensions and their underlying political drivers. I think it adds to a literature on development cooperation more broadly, which normally tends to focus on recipient-provider relationships and the impact of aid in the recipient countries. Whereas I look at development cooperation as a transnational policy domain with its own domestic politics dynamics, and the domestic context of interest to me is Brazil. As my title suggests, I've identified three types of discourse that shape these narratives about Brazilian cooperation. I call them the doctrinal discourse, which is about emphasizing the ideological, political elements of cooperation, the technocratic discourse, which emphasizes cooperation as a technical fixes, and the mercantile discourse, which is highlighting the business thrust. And then from this perspective, I see Savannah as an alliance between the mercantile and the technocratic discourse, and More Food International as a combination of the doctrinal and the mercantile logics. I discussed that this is changing though, and to understand that, again, we need to look inside Brazil and understand their domestic politics within the country.